All right, you guys, we are back with block number 23 of our Minecraft Mob Head Blanket. And number 23 is the Glow Squid. He is the bioluminescent variant of a regular squid, and extremely cute. The yarn I am using for this project is Premier Yarn, their Basics collection. It is a budget yarn that is very reasonably priced and feels pretty decent for a budget yarn. I am also using some I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby, and this particular block happens to be one that I did use some I Love This yarn in. I am using a 6mm crochet hook for this entire project, and all my graphs are 8 by 8, meaning 8 bobble stitches wide and 8 bobble rows high. The colors I used in today's project are, from I Love This Yarn, Aqua and Dark Country Blue, and from the Premier Basics line, Black, White, and Fern Green. The stitches that you need to know how to do for this project are a chain stitch, a single crochet in the back bump, and a regular single crochet, as well as a bobble stitch. And a bobble stitch is 5 double crochets together, followed by a single crochet. So in this next segment coming up, I show you how to do all the stitches from your chain, your back bump single crochet, all the way through the bobble stitch, changing colors, and how to do the border. Now, if you've been with us all along, you have probably seen that clip before, and it is perfectly fine for you to skip ahead to the end so you can see what the Glow Squid looks like. If you are new or you need a refresher on how to do this stitch, that is also perfectly fine. Just stick around and watch this segment coming right up. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is make a slip knot. Each one of the graphs, you will chain 16 plus 1 for a turning chain, so a total of 17. You will then turn and do a single crochet into the back bump. In 16 of the chains, you're going to skip the first one. You will back bump, single crochet all the way across till you reach the end of the row. And when you get there, you should have 16. Okay, so I have 16. It should look like this. Both sides look nice. Makes it easier for when you add the border. So for the first bobble row, you will chain 3. Turn your work, and we're going to do 4 double crochets, incomplete double crochets, into the same stitch that our chain stitch attaches to. So you yarn over, go through the stitch, pull your yarn through, and go through 2 loops, leaving 1 on your hook. You now have 2. Yarn over, go through that same stitch, pull your yarn through, go through 2 loops, you now have 3. So you can do that 2 more times. We now have 4. So we need 1 more. And that makes 4. Okay, so we have a total of 5 loops because of our chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you want to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. And the very next stitch, you do a single crochet. That single crochet is what gives you the nice pop-out bobble. That makes our pixel or our bit. So each bobble stitch after the first one in every row, you do 5 double crochets together, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to do that for a total of 5 times. So that was 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. You had 6 on your hook because you had 1 loop remaining from the single crochet. Then you follow that up with a single crochet. And then repeat that for the next bobble. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. This is 3 and 4 and 5. See how we have 6 loops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over and go through all 6 and follow that with a single crochet. And see how our pixels are popping out? Okay, so you will do that all the way to the end of the row. When you get to the end of the row, your very last stitch is a single crochet. And it should look like this with 8 bobbles. Yes, it's going to curl up at first. As your work moves along and it grows, it flattens itself back out. So for the next row, which is the beginning of row 2, we do a single crochet, turn our work, and then we're going to place a single crochet in each stitch. When you do above the bobble, make sure you're only getting those top 2. Don't work down into this. You're going to put a single crochet into the single crochet and a single crochet into the top of the bobble all the way across. And when you make it to the end, you should have a total of 16 single crochets. So it should look like this. A row of single crochet all the way across. Then you will, for your next bobble row, you will chain 3, turn your work, and do the 4 incomplete double crochets into the first stitch. The first stitch meaning the same stitch that your chain 3 is connected to. Pull through all 5 loops and follow up with a single crochet. So when you get to the part where you're going to do a color change, you want to do it in the single crochet. So pull your working yarn forward. Bring in your new color, leaving a nice tail so you can work it in. And you're going to complete that single crochet with the new color. And, pull it snug, not super tight, but pull it down snug. And we're going to work over top of those. So we do a bobble because our color change was in the single crochet. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, pull through them all, and a single crochet into the next stitch. Now this particular one has 2 of the black bobbles. So do the second one. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, pull through all 6. Go to do my single. Now I need to go back to my other color, and I carried it with me. I don't always carry it with me, but these are such small surface that when I only have 1 or 2 blocks of one color, I will carry the color with me if that is what comes next. Okay, so I'm going to pull my black forward, bring up my other color, complete the stitch with that, and we're going to tighten it down. Just make it a little snug. And then we go right into the bobble stitch. Single crochet. Okay, so that looks nice and clean from the front side. Oh, I didn't bring my scissors with me. Okay, so I'm just going to let that fall forward there and move on to my next bobble. Okay, so depending on which pattern you're working on, you're starting to see it take shape. You will continue this process for all 8 rows, and then we will come back for the border. Okay, once you've completed your block, you want to put a border around it. Each of the blocks will have a border, just to make them easier to sew together. So you're going to start wherever you would like. And some people like to start in corners, some people like to start on the actual edge of it itself. So you're going to single crochet into each stitch across the top, and each stitch across the bottom. When you get to the corner, it is a single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet into the same space, chain 2. We're going to work past the bobble and into the stitch where the bobble and the single crochet meet on the side. Sometimes it can be tough, like that one was. Okay, chain 2, skip over the bobble, and come into that single crochet. That one was a little easier. Chain 2, skip over the bobble, go into the single crochet. So that is how you handle both sides. And the corners are single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Across the bottom and the top is just simply a single crochet into each stitch. The second round of the border is double crochet in each stitch across the top. Okay, the corner gets 5 double crochet. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you come down the sides where you did the chain 2 gets 2 double crochets, and the single crochet gets 1 double crochet. So 2 double crochets into each chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet into the single crochets. So you will work that all the way around, the top and bottom, 1 double crochet in each stitch, all 4 corners, 5 double crochets, and the bobble sides where the chain 2s are, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, 1 double crochet into the single crochet. And once you complete that second round, your block border is complete. So it's 1 round of the singles and chain 2s, and 1 round of double crochets. And it looks pretty darn cool if you ask me. Okay, so that looks easy breezy, right? It's not that hard. It's a little awkward at first, but once you get that muscle memory going, it's really easy to do this project. And the more you make, the easier it gets to do, the easier the color changing becomes. Just overall, it just, like, you just look at the chart and you just whip right through it. So our extremely cute Glow Squid looks like this. I think he is adorable. There are a few very, very, very cute ones in this, and not all of them are creepy scary. And this happens to be one of the cuter ones. So this aqua and this dark country blue are the I Love This yarn. Then the black, white, and the green are the Premier Basics line. This is what the back looks like. And when you flip it and lay it flat, you can see how we are making our pixel art with our crochet hooks and our yarn. And I'm getting excited. I can't wait to be finished with all these blocks so I can start stitching them together. I am just ready. So to find my chart, if you look down below in the description, down there, you will see a link to the chart. Also, you will see links to the other videos in this series so that you can put together all the mob heads or pick and choose which ones you like. And you get to use all those charts for the low, low price of a thumbs up on this video. Just hit that thumbs button. Just hit that thumbs up button and we're all good. We're golden. So to find out what comes after the Glow Squid, you need to click on this box right here in this corner and it will take you directly there.